Hi guys, welcome back to the Jake Vlog channel, and you won't believe it, 2 days later we have another game, this time Carabao Cup action, as Spurs take on London rivals Chelsea in, of course, in at the Carabao Cup. We got a bye in at the last round. Of course, we were meant to be playing Leyton Orient, but of course, due to some circumstances, we got the bye, which meant we go through to the next round, where today we do face London rivals Chelsea. And if I'm being honest with you, it's a weird one because I know Spurs, we do need a trophy, of course, and the Carabao Cup is probably our best chance. Well, it's definitely up there with our best chance of winning a trophy, or our first trophy to win in 10 years or so, over 10 years now. But for me, of course, games are coming thick and fast at the moment. Of course, this game is on a Tuesday, and Spurs are playing again on Thursday. And if I'm being honest with you, Thursday is a much more important game than today. I know it's Chelsea, and we want to, Jose would love to get one over Chelsea. And don't get me wrong, I really hope we win. Of course, I'm not saying I don't want us to progress, because of course I do. I'd love to go on and win this tournament. All I'm saying is, I think Thursday games is much more important. That's why I'd like to see a few players rested. I don't think Harry Kane will play today. And for me, I wouldn't play Harry Kane. I'd save him if needs be on Thursday night. Because once again, that is, for me, that's a more important game. But nonetheless, I'd love to beat Chelsea tonight in the Carabao Cup. Chelsea, they don't really have any reason to rotate. They're going to want to beat Spurs as well. So overall, it should be a really, really good game. And for some reason, I'm having this really weird gut feeling. I don't know why, I've just had this weird feeling all day Spurs are going to get a 2-0 win. I don't know where I've got this from. Of course, we know we got screwed over the other day thanks to VAR. So yeah, fingers crossed the same doesn't happen tonight. Hopefully we don't get screwed over in any way. And I don't know why. I don't know why I can see a 2-0 Spurs win. It probably won't be, but if we get the win, it would be unbelievable. So I will see you in about I think it's about 45 minutes until the teams are out. Come on, you Spurs. So as you can see, I'm outside just playing a little bit of football, and the teams are now out, and both teams are, fair to say, a lot weaker to what a normal standard Premier League team would be on a normal match day. For Spurs, quite weird, we're actually not playing with a striker. Harry Kane is on the bench, which is fair enough because we're probably going to need him on Thursday night, if needs be. Of course, Kane also had a lot of game time. Of course, he needs some rest, and Hengminson, of course, we know, is injured. So when playing, it looks like we're going to be playing Bergwijn up front, with like Lamela maybe just behind them. I'm not too sure what the formation is going to be. Sergio Reguilon as well makes his debut. Big London derby to come into to make his debut. Fingers crossed, I'd love a clean sheet tonight. I'd love to win. But as I said, if we don't win, as long as we don't get embarrassed, then I wouldn't be too overly fussed, if I'm really being honest. But I always want to beat Chelsea. Never nice to lose. And on Chelsea's side, they are playing Timo Werner. No Kai Havertz, of course, he is on the bench. Ben Chilwell playing for them. Their new keeper that they signed, of course, is playing for them instead of Kepa, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know why I'm confident. It's definitely, Chelsea's team is definitely beatable. Let's put it like that. Our team, I'm not 100% if I'm being honest, but we're going to see what happens. So yeah, I'll see you during the game. My fingers crossed. I'd love to beat Chelsea. Come on, you Spurs. So it is now half-time. Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1. And to be fair, that was a very, very poor first half. But, I don't really know what I expected. I know, of course, we didn't have a striker. And to be fair, we were pretty poor. We are still in the game. Of course, Timo Werner scored his first competitive goal for Chelsea. So yeah, he was on the score sheet. But apart from that, Chelsea have been the better side, that is fair to say. We've had a few small chances, but Lamela has been really poor, needs to just release the ball a lot quicker. But yeah, Bergwijn been a bit quiet. Sergio Reguilon made a little bit of a mistake, I have to admit. For the goal, first he gave the ball away, and then he slid in and got sent to the shops. So yeah, but to be fair, apart from that, I think he's actually had a pretty decent first half. Ndombele's looked pretty good, but the rest, I think, has looked very, very poor at best. We need to improve. Kane was putting on his shin pads at the end of the first half, so whether that means he's coming on, we will have to wait and see. But fingers crossed we can get something out of this game. Of course, I'd love to beat Chelsea tonight. Whether we will or not, only time will tell. I'll see you after the game where, fingers crossed, Spurs are through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Come on, you Spurs! Come on! There we go. Full time, the game finished 1-1 thanks to a kind of pretty much late equaliser from Eric Lamela, and the Carabao Cup goes straight to penalties, and Tottenham got the win on penalties. Very unlike Spurs, if I'm being honest, against Chelsea, and I am over the moon. Only one penalty missed thanks to Mason Mount. Yeah, Spurs scored all 5 penalties, and apart from that, not much more to say. As you can tell, I'm over the moon. I mean, yes, we're in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, but just to beat Chelsea on penalties, to get one over Chelsea, it is always unbelievable, and I'm just over the moon. So let me know your thoughts on that game. Overall, we weren't great, to be fair. We definitely stepped it up in the second half, and I could feel a goal coming. And what did I say at the start of the video? I said, I don't know why, obviously I know I didn't get the prediction right. I said 2-0, but I don't know, I told you I could feel something, just a gut feeling was just telling me that we were going to get the win, and we did. It was on penalties, but I don't care. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Spurs are in the next round of the Carabao Cup, and I can't wait. Come on, you Spurs!